Restream. Oh, I turned on the wrong show. That's funny. I went live on the show before I went live on Rumble. I just realized I screwed up. Oops. That's alright, I guess. I don't think anybody would be too pissed off at me. Nobody's been showing up to Rumble the last 2 shows anyway, so we should be good. Let's see if Rumble starts rumbling. There it goes. I think it's going up.
Les Peter Guitar Jam. Moo.
What's up, buddy? Moo. All right.
Moo.
And let's refresh. We refresh this Rumble page. Yeah, there I am. Okay, cool. That's me. I'm live. All right, let's do this so we can see how many people are on Rumble. Okay, great. And all right. I'm sure the audio is kind of quiet. I think I can turn it up a little bit, like right there. Okay, good. Hopefully we're not distorting and the sound is clear. I know when I yell it might
Scott Benoit.
I don't have my compression.
Hello, Nay, and all the trend is how's everyone's day going?
Hey, Scott. I mean, I could turn the compression on, you know, but we should be all right. I've got some citrus seeds here. My neighbor, who was very rude and destructive towards me and my family, he had grabbed some of our property, some of our gutters that go on the top of the house that were laying on the side of the home, and he grabbed them and he was destroying them. And I went over and confronted him, and I put the fear of Satan into that motherfucker, and he avoids me now. If he ever sees me, he disappears. He vanishes. But anyway, I was over there. I noticed something I'd never noticed before. There was a citrus laying on the ground over there, and I was like, what the fuck? It's on our side of the fence, you know, coming from his property. I was like, what are these, lemons or something? I took them inside. I grabbed 2 of them, and I didn't even bother really looking at the tree. I noticed there was a big tree over there. I went inside the house. I go, Mom, what are these? She goes, lemons? I was like, I don't think they're lemons. She says, limes? I was like, I don't know. Let's cut them open. We cut them open. They're pink grapefruit. And I hate grapefruit. Hate it. As much as I hate anything else in the world.
Yo.
But I took a bite out of this grapefruit, and it was sweet and delicious. It tasted almost like a tangerine. It was so good. I was like, oh my God, man, he's got a whole tree over there. I went back over there and looked, and the tree is like this giant tree, and there's fruit all over it. And you know what? There's fruit all around the bottom of it, and he doesn't pick it up. He just lets it hit the ground, and then the bears come in there and eat it, you know, and he brings the bears to the neighborhood because he lets the fruit rot on the ground. So I just, on this side of the fence, I just picked up like 10 of them, man. They were fine, and there were a couple hanging over, and I plucked a couple, and I grabbed a couple of rotten ones because I figured I could get seeds out of them, but you really shouldn't get seeds out of a rotten piece of fruit because the rotten fruit has disease in it, and that will spread to the seeds, and it'll spread to your plant, your new plant. So I just learned that today. Pretty cool. So don't take seeds out of a rotten piece of fruit. But I do have some nice seeds here, and I'm going to see if I can sprout them. I don't know if I like the color of those seeds so much. But it also said you're not supposed to let the citrus seeds dry out too much. Just put them right in the frickin' soil and water them, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to put them in a glass with a paper towel and water and just see if they sprout. So we'll see in a few days if they sprout or not. The last ones I tried didn't sprout. Hopefully these will. Hopefully they're not GMO. This is an old tree. So this tree was probably here before fucking GMO existed, you know? And the seeds will probably just go. We'll find out. They design these things now so the seeds won't work, you know? Who knows how they do that shit? Just makes you want to slap a fool. Makes you want to slap a fool. Scott Cyber Merc. Okay, everybody, we are live. We got a moo over here on the Rumble. Let's see what else we got going on. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas on Monday temporarily blocked Senator Lindsey Graham's testimony to a special grand jury investigating whether then President Donald Trump and others illegally tried to influence the 2020 election. How the fuck does Clarence Thomas, who obviously has a stake in everything going on due to his wife's involvement in January 6th, get to fucking subvert justice? How the fuck is that even a thing? Clarence Thomas. Wow. What a piece of human garbage. Wow. Whatever. These motherfuckers all have each other's backs. Winter's onset will change the war in Ukraine. Okay, how so? Who is this? The Wall Street Journal. Kyiv, Ukraine. Winter is approaching on the Ukrainian steppe. As temperatures fall, waves of chilling rain follow, dissolving roads and fields, turning them to mud that mires men and equipment. Then comes the deep freeze and snow, hardening the ground but making it tougher to fight. Armies on both sides of the war in Ukraine are girding. What the fuck does girding mean? Girding for the unforgivable weather. Who wrote this? What kind of a fucking dude thinks he's a goddamn fucking poet or something?
I know what a hurdy-gurdy is, but I don't know what a gurdy is.
And shorter days of winter, which will affect the health and morale of troops, diminish the effectiveness of weapons and intelligence gathering sponsors, and multiply the logistical difficulties of keeping soldiers in the field. Don't you want to just punch this motherfucker in his face? Land warfare is generally very difficult. Winter warfare is doubly challenging, says Mykola Beliskliov, a researcher at the National Institute of Strategic Studies, a government-backed think tank in Kyiv. Really? You needed a think tank to tell you that winter's going to make the war tougher? Wow, you wrote a whole article on it and you sound like a fucking dipshit. Yeah, winter's going to make it suck for everybody. We don't need an article telling us that. Fucking idiots. Marjorie Taylor Greene suffers large financial loss 1 year after buying stock in a company that's trying to merge with Trump's Truth Social platform. What is that, Rumble? Oh no. So she lost a lot of money. She lost between $12,000 and $41,000, but she's not telling anybody how much she really lost.
Drop all day.
Yellow. Oh, I hope it fucking stings. I hope it stings. What's up there, Brap? Fuck that bitch. So Rishi Sunak wins vote to become UK's next Prime Minister after Liz Truss resigns. Rishi Sunak. Rishi.
Drop all day. Expressway was shut down yesterday. Idiot going the wrong direction on the highway hit somebody head on. Killed a lady going the right direction.
That sucks. People who found Gab How to Guide to Christian Nationalism. The book is part of a new trend of
Drop
conservatives
all day.
openly embracing
Two
the
people in
debate.
car going wrong way are in hospital. Drop all day. Echo.
A parachutist died after attempting to skydive into a Tennessee high school football game kickoff event. Report. Now they're showing in the picture some parachutists with a big American flag on their parachute. I wonder if that's the parachute.
Drop all day. Two windows open.
Oh yeah. He took a hard landing and died. He crash landed during the pregame event. Him and two other parachutists. Yay, sports. He did it all for sports, though. Yay, sports. Yay. We gotta have the people come in and parachute for you fucking sports fans, because the fucking sporting event isn't exciting enough for you, huh? Okay. Well, I hope it was worth watching somebody die for you, so you could see your stupid ball going back and forth across the stupid fucking field.
Drop all day.
Teams meant to simulate war.
Hit a deer last night,
Fuck.
but got lucky.
You hit a deer? Damn, slow the fuck down, dumbass. Those deer, I know they'll jump right out in front of you. I know. By saying you got lucky, meaning you didn't hurt the deer? Oh, yeah, right. I'm sure that's what's coming next.
Drop all day. Giant buck.
Whoa, really?
Had to lock him up.
Damn, buddy. Sounds like you were speeding. I'm so bad, Art. I'm so judgmental. Sounds like you were
Drop
speeding.
all day. Would have been on windshield.
Yeah, Donald Trump didn't want mail-in ballots. We know that. Neither does any other Republican, because it means more people get to vote. And when more people vote in the United States, the Democrats win. That's just the way it is. That's why every single Republican leader ever goes against mail-in ballots, because the numbers are against them. More Americans vote Democrat. So in order to win, Republicans have to subvert the vote.
Drop all day.
That's a fact.
He was full sprint.
If they were so proud of their platform, you'd think they'd be more welcoming to have way more people vote, you know? Let's get more black people to vote, more women to vote, more Hispanics to vote, more Jews to vote,
blood test.
more marginalized, more LGBTQ people to vote. Yeah, man. More immigrants to vote, more people that are in prison. Yeah, let's get them to vote too. You're never going to hear a Republican talk like that. They don't want to hear from you, you fucking suckers. At least the Democrats want to get as many people's voices out there as possible. That's why they do better. Okay, so you never had corona. Okay. So they lied to you in prison? Okay. So, okay, Michael Moore thinks there's going to be a blue tsunami in the midterms. This is the problem. The polling in Florida for the DeSantis-Crist election, it's not looking like, you know, blue is just going to wave over Ron DeSantis here. And here, there's a big abortion issue. I mean, people should be responding to these polls, and if the polls are correct, man, Ron DeSantis has got this one in the bag. So for Michael Moore, let's go. Let's see if there's a video on with Michael Moore, and maybe I'll respond.
Mr. Blue 315.
I completely disagree, man.
Tap in, folks.
Hey, Bab Blue Jaws, what's up? It's not, to me, it's just not looking good. There's no video here. Guardian. Moore believes that liberals and progressives can be conditioned to passively expect.
Paul H. No, they lied telling me I had Hep C after causing 4 Powarts and they're taking out their cams.
Oh my God. Hep C? After causing 4 Powarts.
Paul H.
Power cuts?
Power cuts. Don O'Neill. Democrats are batshit crazy. Too far left.
Don O'Neill, Democrats are batshit crazy, too far left. Well, at least they want more people to vote, and Republicans don't want people to vote. I mean, that says it all right there, Don, doesn't it? It means more people support Democrats than Republicans. So, yeah, I guess there's more batshit crazy people out there than you, and you're outnumbered, and the only way people like you can win is to try to silence the vote from as many people as you can. That's pathetic. That's fucking pathetic. God, that's got to suck for you. Iran to export 40 gas turbines to Russia. Huh. Herschel Walker and Georgia's largest newspaper clash over alleged racial slur.
Good fucking morning, nay.
Hey, Brian, how's it going, buddy? Let's see what the racial slur was. To solicit their supporters with about 2 weeks ago. The Walker, which was pushed back against the newspaper, claimed in a fundraising email that a protester at a campaign event last week used a racial slur to describe the political newcomer and falsely stated the Atlanta Journal-Constitution failed to report the incident. The incident that Joel Staley didn't stop Walker's campaign from going after the media outlet. Walker's email to donors claimed a male AGC reporter laughed in her face after being told about a racial slur hurled at me, and then suggested that if the racial slur had been used against his Democratic opponent, who was also black, you can rest assured the incident would be covered by every... Okay,
and yourself.
I'm doing great. 8 states with the steepest declines in life expectancy. Where's the 8 states? Following are the states with the steepest decline in life expectancy. Specifically, the ones where... And then the article just stops. I swear. Following are the states with the steepest decline in life expectancy, specifically the ones where life expectancy declined by more than 2 years. And then then the article stops and it doesn't tell you. How funny. There's nothing to click on. There's another article starts. Or it's an advertisement, another advertisement. And then another article. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know. Horrible reporting. South Korea fires warning shots over alleged North Korean ship incursion. So North Korea is moving into South Korean territory. and just pushing their, just pushing their limits as much as they can. Everybody, now that America's got their backs turned with all this shit that's going on in Ukraine, everybody wants to fucking get jumpy. Okay, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett's initiative for billionaires to donate most of their wealth sees a sharp drop in pledgers in 2022. Huh. Just 5 billionaires have pledged to give much of their fortunes away in 2022, according to information available on the foundation's website. Since 2010, when the foundation was set up, there were 58 billionaires that pledged to give their money away. Now they have 5.
Wow. Gotta cling on to those money though.
It's
Bill
Gates, Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, his wife Priscilla Chan, and Paul Allen.
H. Is that Boston germ ready for Ukraine battlefield yet? Mr. Blue 313 sets Finn. How much and give?
Says most of their holdings during their lifetime or in their will. Gates, who's also the patron of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, donated about $20 billion to the foundation in July. Tesla CEO Elon Musk joined the Giving Pledge Foundation's list of donors in 2012, but he's no longer on that list.
Tola Rose.
Hey, Tola.
Good day, Nay.
Hi.
People only join that list for publicity, you know. Oh, another millionaire gonna give his fortune away, and when people don't talk about it no more, they drop out of that list.
Right?
Keep the money.
Right? Viewers react to 60 Minutes report on Bucha, Ukraine. Dad senses danger. Oh, whatever. Who cares?
Paul H. No use of the word to keep show up.
Oh, I got what you're talking about. Yeah, let's not talk about that, dumbass.
All right, I'm home, honey.
All right.
And of course, my prescription wasn't ready, so I have to go back in the morning.
All right.
Oh, well, no biggie.
Huh. Mom,
What, honey?
The View forced to commercial after protesters and audience shout down Ted Cruz.
Really?
Video.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay. All right, I have to go get the laundry started, and I have to go do my nails. I'm busy right now. But good for them.
She's like, good for them.
Wave. I think Republicans are going to retake both houses. And the biggest reason people at home are saying, okay, is my life better today than it was 2 years ago? And I think for the vast majority of Americans, the answer is no.
Oh, they're cursing at him. They're telling him to go F himself, I bet.
Size them possibly unfairly because there's a free market going on here. So what would some of your solutions be as a Republican to solve some of these things?
Well, you know, it's very simple. If you look at inflation, the Nobel laureate economist, Milton Friedman, explained in the United States inflation has one cause and one cause only. Inflation in the United States has one cause and one cause only. and that is when the federal government spends too much money.
Okay.
We have seen trillions and trillions of dollars spent by Joe Biden and the Democrats. Just last year, the federal government took in $4 trillion in tax revenues. Most money in history we've ever taken in. The problem is we spent nearly $7 trillion, and that's what
We do cover climate here, guys. We do cover climate.
Ladies, excuse us. Let us do our job. Let us do our job. We hear what you have to say, but you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta let us do our job.
We weren't even protesting you.
You gotta let us do our job.
I couldn't even hear what they were protesting.
Well, I take back what I said about the Yankees.
Thank you.
They're accusing us of not covering climate change, and we do that almost.
Well, I
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca.
Notwithstanding that, let me ask you this.
Good afternoon,
The
Nay.
platform, I think, was easily identifiable years ago.
Huh. Hey, Sean. Kanye West documentary canceled at MRC. Uh-huh. Ah, I told you. That's hilarious. SpaceX was fined more than $18,000 after an incident that put one of Elon Musk's workers in a coma for months. What the fuck, dude? During a rocket test, a technician suffered a fractured skull. He was performing checks on the Raptor V2 engine in January when he suffered a skull fracture. Okay. A valve reached maximum pressure and blew off a plate that hit him and knocked him to the ground. Dude, that's like the kind of shit you see in a space movie, bro. Oh my god, when a plate flies off a wall, all that steam comes off and somebody gets fucking knocked across a goddamn, you know? You ready to smoke, Cyber? Sounds like you are.
Yep, been ready for a while.
Happy 420, everybody in the law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, everybody.
Treb. Good afternoon, my brother.
Yo, Treb. What's up, buddy? Okay, so we know how that guy got the skull fracture now. That was fucking crazy.
Treb. I'm doing great, my brother.
Good. Okay, that's all the news. I went through all the news and there was nothing, man. Okay, two alleged Chinese spies charged with trying to obstruct U.S. Hawaii investigation.
Tony Zanny. Good afternoon, Nay and Trendies.
Hey, Tony Zanny, what's up, buddy?
Did you see how the Chinese embassy in the United Kingdom drag a protester into the embassy and basically fucking kidnapped him and beat him up? The United Kingdom police had to fucking drag him out of the embassy.
No.
Even the fucking consulate was fucking ripping in the hair and gouging his eyes and shit.
What?
Yep.
Why?
My brother and I, we live life in the fast lane. Maze Garden, published October 24th, 2022. Rumble Rants. Les Peter Guitar Jam. Moo. Token Tony Z. Hello, Nay and Trendies.
Token Tony Z! Crazy world, man. Things are getting crazier, but this is all just kind of expected. I'm not surprised. I was expecting it to get crazier, just like this. You know, it just seems normal. Like this is the way it's supposed to go, you know?
I sent a link in Discord to that Chinese embassy shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm not lying, bro. They dragged him in behind the fucking fence. The police had to go in behind the fence and drag him out, and that's basically, they're not allowed to do that, you know? You're not allowed to step into that embassy. That Chinese
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca.
But the other way around,
Just when I thought the world couldn't lose its shit this badly, I'm repeatedly proven
people in
wrong.
there and fucking kidnap them.
Yeah, it just becomes the new normal, right, Sean? We're just like numb. We're getting numb to everything, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I got a lot of friends. I won't mention any names. They know who they are. That get into really gory shit on the internet. And I remember talking to a few of them about it a few times. And you know what I heard them say? Yeah, I don't watch that shit anymore because it just became one big fucking blur. It's not entertaining for me anymore. I just don't even, it has no effect on me. I used to watch it because I found it shocking. And now it doesn't shock me anymore, so I stopped watching it. And I think that's how we are with mainstream media, and soon to be everything, where every source of news that we get. We're just going to get to the point where we're like, you know, we're desensitized to it all. And that's sad, because when that happens, it means there will be no empathy left on this planet, you know? And unfortunately, that's survival. You know, people aren't going to be able to fucking survive when they're worried about their neighbor trying to fucking take care of somebody that's out in the street, you know? I know that's crazy. It's not the way it should be.
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. I'm so numb to violence and gore, nothing bothers me anymore.
I'm glad I'm not there. Shit bothers me. And I never wanted to be to that point. At that point, that's why I never subjected myself to that stuff. You know, I don't want to be numb. I don't want to be insensitive, man. I want to care, man. I want to give a fuck about people. And when they just become objects for you to watch dying, undergoing things that, if those things were happening to you, you know, you wouldn't like it so much. But if it's happening to somebody else, well, that's entertainment for you. You've lost your ability to love a human being, man. You might think that you do, but you really, it's very selective love that you got.
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. Foreseeing the evil humans can inflict on each other, so basically arm yourself and take care of you and yours.
Cyber and I saw a video today of a man, an older white guy, approaching a black guy, younger black guy, obviously, in the street. The guy was out in the road, and he was across the street from this guy's house. He was out of his car for whatever reason, and he was videotaping the old man. And the guy was walking towards him, and he said, "Don't walk towards me, man." And the guy kept coming towards him. He's like, "Now you're intimidating me. Now you're in my space. You're violating my fucking space." He's like, "Don't take another step towards me." And he's like, "If you take another step towards me, I'm going to knock you out." And the guy walked towards him, so he took another step back. And he said, "Okay, I'll back up this time." He's like, "But if you take another step towards me, I'm going to beat you up." Right? Or whatever he said. And the guy, he's like, "Come on, man." And he started rushing the guy. So the guy put his phone down and beat the shit out of this guy. Beat the shit out of this white guy. Right? I mean, there was blood everywhere. When the black guy turned his phone back on,
he had two black eyes also. It looked like he fucking had got two black eyes already, man.
Two black eyes, and it looked like he had a hole in his face. Something like a big abrasion, like his head got slammed into the concrete. And there was blood all over a car and blood all over the concrete. And they showed the guy, the old man that had come after him, and he was just kind of leaning up against his car, waiting for the police to arrive, obviously. And then the guy was telling him, "Hey, man,
the trendies will be the only ones with empathy."
I hope not. He said, "I told you not to come towards me, man. I told you I was gonna fucking kick your ass if you fucking got in my face again." And the guy was like, "You hit me, you hit me." And he's like, "I know I fucking hit you."
Sean,
You know?
aka Trendy Orca.
My whole point around that is...
The guy was given multiple fair warnings.
My whole point around that
Exactly,
is,
man.
people have got to stop hating people based on this thing that doesn't exist. Race does not exist. Stop telling yourself that that guy's different than you because his skin is black and yours is white. Stop it. You're both human beings, and you need to love that man just like you would love anybody else on the planet. And we're forgetting that, man. I wish fucking Christianity really taught that shit. You know, because if it did, we wouldn't have these fucking problems today. But they don't. It's bullshit. And we just need the real love, man. We need real love, not Christian love. We need, and Christians think that's unconditional. Well, if Christian love is unconditional love, I don't want that shit. I want real love, man. I want real shit. I don't want your unconditional bullshit. I want real love, man. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm sick of all these, you know, these flags that we have to separate us, whether it's the color of your skin or what country you're from or, you know, the flag you're flying or whatever the fuck, what school you went to or what fucking football team you're watching. I'm sick of all of it. And it comes right down to every single confrontation that we ever see, man, on the internet. It's like, yeah, man, I bet you guys are fucking sports fans, aren't you? I bet they watch football and they fucking they play teams and, you know, oh, we got to draw a line and both sides are guilty in this point.
We're all human. We all bleed the same.
But, you know, I mean, that white guy got suckered. He got suckered big time because that guy he drew him in. You know, he had his phone on him, he was videotaping him, that pissed the guy off, and he was taunting him. He's like, "Don't come near me," telling him what to do. People like being told what to do, so he's gonna violate that, and he just suckered him in, you know? And I think he knew what he was doing. I think he's guilty in all of that, too.
If the race baiters and the media have caused so much hate and racism on both sides, racism knows no color. It appears in every culture.
And I just wish, wish that we got to see the guy beat that dude down.
Both sides are guilty, like you said.
Because that guy should have never come towards that man, you know? And that's the big problem right there. You're going to walk towards him. What are you trying to achieve? Why are you moving towards that person? Let's just talk about that. Why are you moving towards him? Are you trying to initiate a response? What if he pulls a gun out of the small of his back and shoots you in your fucking dick? Then what? And leaves you there to bleed out on the street for fucking 3 hours. Then what, old man? Did you think about that? You just got two black eyes and an abrasion on your face. You're fucking lucky. I told that to Cyber. I'm like, he's lucky that guy didn't kill him, Cyber. Because at some point, he was using his head like a fucking football. At some point, that guy's face got beat the fuck up. So, I don't like violence. I don't want to see the violence. It's got to stop, and everybody's just got to grow the fuck up and stop trying to bait each other over your indoctrination.
When I want the news, I watch Nay.
Oh, thanks, Trev. Do you want to learn about anything? I'll talk about anything you want me to talk about, bro. That's a compliment.
So I think one thing today is, you're gonna fucking respect me, man. If you don't respect me, I'll kick your ass.
Right,
I
right.
think people have fucking confused respect with fear. You know what? If I fear a dude, that don't fucking mean I respect him, you know? I
Right.
probably respect him less because he fucking intimidate me, you know? But sure, he can beat me up, but that don't fucking mean I respect him.
Right.
At all.
Bottom of the hour.
Sean, aka Trendy Orca. When you present yourself as a threat, you can cry when you get a hostile response.
Oh yeah? Back off, Chicklet. My brother and I, we live life in the fast lane. That means no stop signs, no red lights, and there's no pulling over to take pictures. You hear this man right here?
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. Yone, it's raining like cray-cray over here.
You hear this man right here?
What's up?
He's my co-pilot on this magic carpet ride, so keep clear, kiddo, or get smoldered by the big dump truck. Get smoldered by the big dump truck. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Enoch.
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. Cheers, fellas. Scott Benoit. Cheers, Trenders.
At this point, I am just so high.
Stella Lewis. Cheers, nay.
Cheers, baby. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. That feels good. What, the bong rip? No, my girlfriend coming in the chat and saying hi. So, nothing else going on here? So what it looks like Democrats and Republicans are basically winning in some places and losing in other places. It doesn't look like there's a single party that's dominating. It looks like it's just a wash, so to speak. Which is not good. You know, this whole abortion thing needs to be shut down, man. So I hope the Democrats and the women of the world stand up for themselves. You know, I really do. And if they are successful, I only wish that every single one of them that votes Republican at some point in the near future is in dire need of a fucking abortion that they will be unable to obtain wherever the fuck they are. It's you know, if only you know, why can't it just be opt out? Oh, okay, so the law is this. Look, if you're against it, then you don't get one. Oh, you're against it? Okay, cool. No abortion for you. All right, cool. That's cool. But if you're in, well, cool. You can get one if you need one. No problem. You voted for it? Okay, then you can get one. How about that? How about we do it like that? How about we do it like that? Do you guys like that idea? Okay, here we go. Because it shouldn't even be on the ballot in the first place. But since it is, you know...
Drewski 956. Checking in for my daily news. Paul H. Same in UK, nay all smoke and mirrors. Problem, reaction, solution. UK government has said all U.S women that can travel here will be helped by NHS.
Hashtag seems fair. Okay, abortion shouldn't be on the ballot in the first place, but since it is, how about we let the people who vote for abortion have them and deny abortions for people who vote against it? Hashtag seems fair. How about that? Do you guys like that tweet? It's at Truthier News on Twitter if you guys want to like it and retweet it, put it around, send it around. While you're there, do my other tweet that I put up earlier today too, because all my tweets are good. Like them and retweet all of them. You know, it used to be when you would respond to somebody on Twitter, your response would appear right under their tweet. Now on Twitter, some re-engineered the code. I don't even see my response to this tweet. Now I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through tweet after 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 tweet. And I don't see my tweet. I don't see my answer. Why is that? It's like it's not there. It's like it's not there, man. It says news. It's not there. Where's my response? Maybe I retweeted and it wasn't a response. Hey, atheist, how do you know there is no God? Oh, I didn't.
Have you ever seen a proof of him?
I didn't respond to that.
I mean,
Cyber, I just sat here and freaked out over a tweet. That's the wrong tweet.
I know, but I find it funny that Christians, why don't you believe in God? You just have to believe. You have to believe in a God who never fucking give a single sign he exists, but yet you have to fucking believe in him. Or if he is so powerful, then fucking give a sign, dude.
Cyber, thank you for retweeting my abortion tweet.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Hell yeah. Man, I hope more people will like that and retweet it. Dude, my tweets are fire today.
Hell yeah.
Whoa. Marco Rubio had a canvasser that got some kind of physical. Was attacked. Oh, he's a white supremacist. Holy shit.
There you go.
So this canvasser that worked for Marco Rubio, I guess, is a white supremacist and got beat up. Was out on the street. Somebody recognized him, I guess, and beat him up. Guy's in the hospital. um, he was all playing like, yeah, my poor canvasser, my poor canvasser. Everyone's like, yeah, it's a white supremacist. Calling for violence and shit. Supposedly, I guess he was at the January. Oh, he wasn't at January 6th. No. He just advocates white supremacy, this guy.
Well,
This might be the funniest thing you'll see all day.
I know what's gonna happen.
Get away! Get away! He sounds like that guy. I got you a dollar bill. You got to be quicker than that.
I like how it slowly fucking backs off.
I know. Just takes aim.
Tola Rose.
It's like how much energy is it gonna take me to fucking knock this motherfucker all the way out there off his feet? Where's your fishing rod at? Go find your fishing
Big
rod.
Merc 83. OMG.
Dude, he could have fucking taken his eye out with that fishing rod. You see the way it landed? It doesn't get old ever. But man, I wonder how many times that old man has fed that fucking sheep, you know? That fucking piece of shit. What the fuck, bro? AOC getting called out for bullshit. What? Let's see this.
AOC, what about the migrants? What about the migrants, AOC? What about the little kids being raped at the southern border?
Tola Rose.
What about the migrants?
The hip thrust.
Talk about the rape tree. What about the rape tree? What about the open border? Denounce Joe Biden. Denounce Joe Biden.
Paul H.
Denounce the human smuggling.
Like an Amazon Fisher law.
The little kids being raped at the southern border, AOC. AOC. What about the southern border? It's your border! It's your border! Asshole!
That dude looks like Kyle Kalinske right there. The guy in the middle. It's funny.
Where's your photo op now? Where are the tears now? Tears! Fake tears! Fake tears! Fake tears! Fake tears! Fake tears! AOC's a liar! AOC's a liar! AOC's a liar! AOC's a liar! Denounce Joe Biden! Denounce Joe Biden! Denounce Joe Biden!
That's awesome. I love it. More, please. She can't go anywhere without getting shouted down now, man.
Work day in, day out to deliver for the British people.
Suffolk's Gen X radio presenter Tim Gow dies on air. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? I figure I'm going to die on air. I'm on air so much, 3 times a day. Getting all worked up. If I'm going to die of a heart attack, you know. Kanye, there's nobody that gets judged more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of platform to even speak. Let's listen to Kanye.
Judge more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say, my wife hurt me today. And because people will say, well, you're hurting women. A straight white male can't say, hey, a black employee didn't come in to work on time, because then people will say you're racist. A straight white male can't speak on a homosexual person because they'll say you're homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing that he just said is true. Everything that Kanye West just said was a complete lie and fabrication and didn't even fucking make sense. Do you guys want to hear it again? I mean, what's funny is I don't even have to get worked up and angry and start yelling about this or anything, because I know that you guys all know that Kanye West is fucking crazy, because you guys have been paying more attention to Kanye West than I have. I guarantee you, almost every single one of you, because I didn't know who this guy was. I forgot about the whole Mike Myers thing. You know?
There's nobody that gets judged more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say, my wife hurt me today. And because people will say, well, you're hurting women.
Okay, that's not true.
Straight white male can't say, hey, a black employee
Tola Rose.
didn't come in to work on time. Because
Don't say that, don't die. Paul H. Mike been a dig at Tom McDonald, straight white male. Matt Postma.
No, Paul.
Good morning and fuck Kanye.
Right on, Matt.
People will say you're racist. A straight...
No, they won't say you're racist for saying that a black employee came in late. If they came in late and it's your job to do something about it, I mean, what? I mean, let's hear that part again.
Didn't come in to work on time, because then people will say, white male can't say, hey, a black employee didn't come in to work on time, because a straight white male can't say, hey, a black employee didn't come in to work on time.
Well, why would a straight white male have to say that? Isn't that what a fucking time card is for? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. It's not even applicable. I don't even understand what he's saying.
Because then people will say you're racist. A straight white male can't speak on a homosexual person because...
I can't speak on a homosexual person. Is the woman who is in
Paul H.
is now the White House spokesperson?
All song lyrics, nay.
Is the woman, is she a, what you would call, do you say, can't speak on a
homosexual person because...
Yeah. Is she homosexual? Does anybody know? Let me think here a second. I mean, my problem is I'm trying to think of a homosexual person that I speak on, and I guess the only one I can really think of is I can't remember his name. The guy from the People's Party. You know, he's a closeted homosexual, obviously. I speak on him all the time. Nick Brana. Yeah, you know what? I speak on him all the time. I call him out all the time. So, once again, that's another lie. I'm a straight white male. I say whatever the fuck I want. I speak on whoever the fuck I want to speak on. What the fuck is he even trying to say? God, he's such an idiot.
They'll say you're homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nobody calls me homophobic.
That gets judged more.
Look, I have a little joke that I tell my mom. In fact, I just did it to her this morning. Is she around here? We got a little joke, right? Little inside joke my mom have here around the house. It has to do around gay people. And it's just something I do. And she just looks at me and she's like, you're so fucking stupid. Like that sort of a response. And I just say it to be funny. So the joke is, okay, there's 7 of you watching on Rumble. Great. Everybody else come on over to Rumble. I'm going to tell you what the joke is on Rumble, okay? Come on over. Let's get ready to rumble. Come on over to Rumble. I'll even give you an exact link to it. Come over to Rumble, and I'll tell you the inside little gay joke that I do with my mom. Okay? Come on over to Rumble, guys. And you're going to get the anecdotes. There is the link. All right? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys. And we're going to smoke more on Rumble. So come on over to Rumble and hang out. There's a bunch of us over there right now. So come on over to Rumble. Okay? Come on. We're killing this show. Come on over to Rumble. Links in the chat. I'm Nays Garden on Rumble. It's rumble.com. It's easy to find. Just come make an account. It'll just take a second. Do the email. Respond to the email. It'll just take a second. You'll be in, and then just come to Nays Garden.
Cheers, Nay. Peace.
Bye, guys. Go fuck yourself, Paul.